Hello, welcome back. Today's class is going to be an hour long and a lovely twisty, bendy, flower Vinyasa style class. But we're going to focus on using the breath to help to get deeper into poses, to relax more, to extend length. So have your usual props handy, a strap, a belt, dressing gown, belt, whatever's going to work for you. If you do have yoga blocks, have them nearby. They might come in handy. Otherwise, a thick book or a cushion or something to help you to get deeper into poses. Enjoy the class. If you like it, let me know. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and have a great class. Come to lying down on your mats, hips a little wiggle, tuck your shoulders in gently underneath you. Morning, Ada.
Good morning.
And then bring your arms by your sides, palms facing upwards. Close your eyes. Give your hips just a little jiggle again in case it's not comfy. Relax the tops of your shoulders. Close those eyes. And let's focus on our breath. So just starting off, breathing at your natural pace and thinking about how long your inhale is compared to your exhale. And on every exhale, I want you to actively relax the tops of the shoulders. And then I want you to just lift your head a centimeter off the mat and then placing it down, see if you can create more length in your neck. Draw the tops of the shoulders away from your ears. Lovely long spine here. Take an inhale through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In through the nose. Hold. And really slow exhale. Control the release of the breath. Deep breath in. Hold. And releasing out. Release the shoulders. Relax your face. Now thinking about your bandha, draw your mula bandha, your pelvic floor muscles up and in, squeeze them, traveling up past your pubic area, up towards your belly button, lifting that belly button up and gently pulling it in. And then on your next inhale, reach your arms long, spread the fingers wide, bring your hands up to the ceiling, spread the fingers really, really wide. And then slowly with control, keep the hands parallel, the arms parallel. Just lower your arms out to the side, follow with the gaze. Don't let the shoulder lift. Pulling the belly button up and in as you inhale to center. And then just a gentle lowering to the other side. Not going to go very far. Inhale, lift. Exhale to the left. But this time, let the left hand come further down. Hover, pause. Don't let right shoulder lift. Hold, spread the fingers, reach the arm further. And then super slowly engaging your core, coming back up, palms facing, coming to the other side. Pause. And then let the right arm come down to a hover. Hold that hover. Hold it here. And then engaging your core, coming back up to center. Keep the palms facing. Imprint lower back as you pull belly button up and in. Slowly, slowly with control, lowering your arms overhead, long behind you. Pull belly button up and in, bringing the arms back up and over. Now, if you have got a yoga block or a book of a similar size, you can use this here. Just bringing your palms to the shorter sides, straight arms, Slowly lowering overhead, squeeze the block as you lower. And inhale, coming up, squeezing the block. If you're not using a block, you're just lowering the arms behind you as far as they will go, and then bringing them back up to center. Hold here. Draw belly button up and in, imprint lower back, lift one knee, lift the other knee. Nice. Now, one leg, both arms. Extending one leg, both arms coming overhead with or without a block. And inhale, coming back up. Other leg extends, arms lower. And inhale, up. So let's think about the breath. Inhale, extending long, and pause here. Try and relax the tops of the shoulders, maybe bringing the leg a little bit lower. The lower the leg comes, the more strain on your lower back. So make sure you're pulling that belly button up and in, imprinting the lower back. And then slowly returning to start. Inhale, extend and pause. Reach the arms and maybe lower the leg. See how your lower back's feeling? And slowly coming back up. Now you can stay with that, or you can lift your head and shoulders coming up. Really pull that belly button up and in. One leg, both arms extend. Slowly bringing it in. Other leg extends, arms coming overhead and coming in. Now you can stay with that or both legs. Both legs, both arms, point the toes, and then drawing in. Inhale, length, and exhale, coming back. Two more times. Inhale and exhale. In and out. Release the head and shoulders. Bring your fingers over the shins, hug the knees into the chest. Take a little rock and roll from side to side. Breathing here. Massage the lower back. And then release the legs, reset them. Now lift your head and have a look. Are your knees over your hips? Are your feet level with your knees? So that nice 90-degree bend. Arms are by your side, palms just facing up. Slowly pull belly button up and in. 90-degree bend stays in the knee. As you hinge from the hip, one toe, big toe touches the mat. And then slowly drawing it back up and in. Other leg, use that core. The leg's not doing any work. It's your belly doing all the work. And then try and relax your shoulders while you're doing this. Draw your Uddiyana Bandha up and in constantly. Try and relax your face. And we're just going to do two more super slowly on each side. Don't let the lower back lift. Using your control. Once more on each side. And then we're going to come back up to our reverse tabletop. Slide your arms wide on the mat. Spread the fingers wide and then relax the arms and the shoulders down. Let go of any tension. Bring the knees together. Super slowly start lowering them to the left. Come about halfway. Right hip can lift but not the shoulder. Pause. Extend the top leg, point the toes. Hold. Keep holding. Pull that belly button up and in to bend the knee. Come back up to center. And then the legs lower halfway to the right. Pause. Extend top leg. Don't let the left shoulder lift. You can turn your head towards the left if that feels good. Keep holding. And then bending, coming back up to center. Coming back to the left side. Pause halfway. Now you can extend the top leg or both legs. Careful with both legs. The legs are really heavy. Holding here. Bending at the knee. Coming back to center. Lowering halfway to the other side. Either just the top leg or both legs extend. Don't let left shoulder lift. Holding here. And then bending the knees, coming back to center. This time all the way over to the left. Keep the knees stacked, the feet stacked. Bring the legs all the way down. Try and keep the knees together. It's quite hard. Mine are not quite together. Right shoulder pushing into the mat. Turn your head to the right. Close your eyes and just relaxing here. Now draw Uddiyana Bandha up and in to bring the knees back to center. Super slowly with control, lowering to the right, all the way down. Try and keep knees and feet stacked, head turns to the left. Releasing here. Now in these twists, I occasionally feel like a tiny little clicking sensation. It doesn't happen often, but it doesn't hurt. And it actually just feels like something's releasing in the lower back. So if you are ever getting that slight kind of click, I wouldn't worry about it as long as there's no pain. Engage your core, bringing the knees back up to center, and then bring your hands on top of your knees. Draw the knees into the chest, push them out wide, push them away, and then together and back in. Nice big circles here. Inhaling them in and out to the side, and exhale, pushing them away. Inhaling in and out, and exhaling away. One more. Inhale and exhale. Pause here, change direction. Knees coming wide, drawing them in, pulling them to the chest, pushing them away. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. One more here. In and X. And then bring your hands behind your thighs. Squeeze your thighs into your chest. Take a little rock from side to side. So waking up every muscle in our body here. And then pause. Flex the feet. Reach for the outer edges of the feet. Knees to the armpit. Happy baby. Pull the balls of the feet down. Push the heels up. And maybe a slow, gentle rock from side to side here. Easing it out. And then come to a still pose. Grab the big toes with thumb, middle, and index finger. Extend the legs out to a straddle pose. And then inhale them back in. Happy baby. Extending long and bringing the knees in. One more time. Extend, maybe even straighter, and then drawing the knees in. And now extend long and hold. Now my shoulders have lifted. If yours have too, draw the shoulder blades down, draw the tops of the shoulders down. And then you're pulling on the toes, but the toes are pushing against your fingers. You're trying to get your legs wider, deeper straddle pose here, holding here, just focusing on the breath. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, can you gently pull on the big toes, straightening legs a tiny bit more. Take another deep breath in. And exhale. Can you straighten those knees another fraction? And then on your next inhale, start to bring the legs up, keeping them as straight as possible. Bring the feet together, the knees together. Release your arms out to the side, palms facing upwards. Get those legs super, super straight. And then grab hold of your yoga strap. Bring it around both of the feet, both balls of the feet. And then just relax the shoulders back down. Walk your hands up as high as they will go, so your arms are really straight here. And then pull on the strap. Get the knees straight as you can. Push the heels up. And then working on pulling your feet up over your face. Move slowly, move gently. Try and keep the legs as straight as you can. And then maybe pulling a bit more so your butt cheeks lift off the mat. And then maybe pulling a little bit more so your sacrum lifts. And maybe pulling a little bit more. We're coming over almost to a plow pose. Keep pulling on the strap. Keep bringing your buttocks off the mat. Keep trying to get your feet behind you. Holding here. Your drishti, your gaze is between your knees. Hold, breathe, and then slowly, slowly start to release, rolling down your spine. Buttocks come to the mat. Bring the right foot out of the strap, knees bent, foot to the floor. Both straps in the left hand to right hip. Lower that left leg out as far as it wants to go. Adjust your grip on the strap. Coming out as wide as that leg will go, and then try and bring it a bit wider. Keep the opposite hip firmly on the mat. Push the heel away. Engage your quads. Squeeze the fronts of the thighs. Squeeze the kneecap. Holding here. And then super slowly, use that strong core to bring the leg up. Swap feet in the strap. Right foot goes in the strap, left knee bent. Straps in the right hand. Slowly lowering all the way down as far as it will go. Keep that left hip down. Both hips, both shoulders firmly on the mat. Push the heel away, pull on the strap. Pull those toes towards you. Squeeze the fronts of the thighs. Squeeze your kneecaps. Holding here. And then use your core. Bring that leg up. Release the foot from the strap. Hands in front of the shins. And rock and rolling up and down your spine. And coming up to your comfortable cross-legged seat pose. Bringing your legs into whichever option suits you best today. Watch your knees if there's any pain. And then just bringing the hands to the tops of the knees. Shoulders lifting up, sliding back, down and forwards. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Pausing here. Bring your hands to heart center. Draw the thumbs between your breasts. Inhale, pressing palms and lifting up, looking up. And then gazing between your biceps. Draw the tops of the shoulders down. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, a little fold one way, look underneath the opposite arm. Inhale to lift and exhaling here. Inhale, lift. Now press the palms together, bending at the elbows, bringing your hands to reverse prayer pose. Your fingertips are coming down to the top of your shoulders. Draw the elbows back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Nice. Now bring the left hand in front of you, bring it to the right elbow. Push that arm back so that your palm is on the nape of your neck. Your palm should be down here like this. Bring the left arm around behind you, palm facing back. Slide the back of your hand onto your back and then working the fingers together, finding the grip. Now, if it's not working, you can grab your strap and then you can be holding your strap and then walking your hands closer together up and down the strap. The sense is of the right elbow pulling back and the left shoulder squeezing to meet the right hand. And just holding here for just a moment or with fingers interlaced. Holding here, breathing here. And then releasing the hands, bringing them out wide. Interlace fingers behind you. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And as you exhale, you're going to fold forwards, arms coming up as high as is comfortable for you. Maybe forehead coming down towards the mat. Holding here. And then squeeze your butt cheeks as you inhale back up, releasing the arms out wide and lifting them overhead, palms together, tops of the shoulders down. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, folding one way. Inhale to lift and exhale the other way. Inhale to lift. Push the palms together, bending at the elbows, reverse namaste, holding here. And then the right arm lifts, push the elbow back. So your palm is facing down behind your shoulders. Right arm lifting out, pushing up, maybe finding a bind with the fingers or use the strap. And then Straightening in the spine. Try and draw the tops of the shoulders down. Try and draw that left arm back, holding here. And then releasing your bind, bringing your arms out and behind you. Interlace, squeeze those shoulders together as you inhale, looking up. And exhale, folding forwards, arms coming up and over as straight as you can get them. And then lifting up and pausing here. Bring your hands behind you, fingers facing away. Push into the hands, get that spine nice and straight. Really nice long spine, long neck, reaching here. And then releasing your hands, bringing them fingertips to the mat in front of you. Start to pad the fingers forward. Pausing, lengthen the spine. Coming a tiny bit further, pause, lengthen the spine. And then maybe just sliding the hands a bit further. We're aiming for a straight back. So no hunching over. Keep drawing the tops of the shoulders down. Keep lengthening from your lower back. And when you've gone as far as you can, pause. A gentle rock from side to side, perhaps. And then maybe finding a little bit, just a fraction more length. Feel your armpits lifting. And then staying here, keep the elbows lifted, just drop your chin to your chest. Holding here. On your next inhale, lift your head, pad the hands back towards you. Bring your fingers either side of the hips, fingers forward. Lean back first of all, push your chest up. Squeeze those shoulder blades together and you can stay here or you can lift your knees, lift the hips, looking behind you. Push those hips up. Chest is proud, squeeze those shoulder blades together, holding here. And then keeping the hands where they are, uncross your legs. And you're in a reverse tabletop. Squeeze those butt cheeks, get the hips up. Get them up a little bit higher. Don't drop your head behind you. Support it on your neck. Holding here. Weight is on the right foot. Left leg lifts. Point those toes. Don't let the hips drop. And releasing it down. Reset the hips. Right leg lifts. Holding here. And release it down. Just squeeze your butt cheeks one last time. And then slowly lower your buttocks down. Crossing feet at the ankle, either rolling over your knees or bringing the feet out to the side, coming to your tabletop. Hands under shoulders, fingers spread wide, knees under hips, roughly a clenched fist distance between your knees. If you want to double your mat to create a bit more padding or grab a cushion for your knees, and then just let the belly sink down, lift the tailbone. Now push into your hands, rotate those elbow creases forward, pausing here. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale through the nose, push harder into hands and knees. Deep breath in. Pull that belly button up and in. And as you exhale, start to arch up, chin to chest, gaze your drishti between your knees. Hold here. Push harder into the knees, push harder into the hands. Keep those elbow creases forward. And then super slowly pulling belly button up and in, releasing it down to your cow. You're still gazing, your drishti is between your hands. Inhale, arching up, chin to chest. And exhale, slowly release, keep that core engagement. Inhale, up. And exhale, lowering your down. Inhale, up and pause here. Keep pushing into the knees, keep pushing into the hands. See if you can find extra length in your lower back around the sacrum here. And then with control, super slowly start lowering your hips towards your heels. Just a quick tap down on your heels and slowly coming back up. Don't move the hands or the knees, shift forwards. Clamp your biceps either side of your chest as you start to lower chest and chin to the mat. Pushing into the hands, coming back up. You're in your cow. Inhale up to cat, lower the hips down. Coming back up, shifting weight forwards, rotate elbow creases forward, hinging from the elbows. Chest and chin to the mat. Inhale, pushing up, and it is a hard one, that one. Arching up to your cat, lowering your hips to your heels. Tap the heels. Inhale up, last time I promise. Shifting weight forwards, biceps either side of the chest as you hinge forwards from the elbows. Tap to the mat, pushing up, and then drop your hips to your heels. Lengthen the arms long, lower the forearms, forehead to the mat. Take a breather. Give your wrists a little rotate, your fingers a little wiggle. That's quite strong on your wrists. Relax the tops of the shoulders. Just breathing here. And then lift your head. Reach your arms as long as they will go. Check your hands are shoulder width. Tuck your toes underneath you and lifting up to our first down dog of the day. And we're going to just pedal it out here. Push one heel to the mat and maybe pause. Push the other heel to the mat and maybe pause. And then you can pedal either quickly or slowly. You choose what feels good for your legs, your spine today. And then come to a still down dog. Look at your hands. Can you spread your fingers wider? Now, for most people, the middle knuckle on your hands will be lifted up a little bit. I want you to actively push those knuckles down. Imagine I'm standing in front of you and I'm putting my foot on your fingers, pushing every knuckle down. And then push into the pads at the base of your fingers. Push into your thumbs and the little finger. And then push your chest towards your thighs. Your drishti is between your feet. Slowly lower the heels a bit more. Squeeze the kneecaps. Squeeze the fronts of the thighs. And then push that chest even harder towards your thighs. Feel your shoulder blades engaging behind you. Feel the muscles underneath your arms stretching, extending. And then bend the knees. Walk with bent knees to the top of the mat, coming to your forward fold. Legs can be straight, knees can be bent, your choice. Just give your head a nod here, give your head a shake, and then reach the arms out as you inhale, lifting them up, interlace fingers. Squeeze the shoulder blades together as you exhale into your fold. Arms coming up and over, and maybe here thinking about straightening the arms, lifting the hands higher, maybe coming deeper into your fold. Your drishti is between your knees. You're looking behind you. Lift your toes up, spread them wide, place them down. Push into your feet, chin to chest as you slowly roll up, arms behind you. And as you straighten, start to take a little back bend. See if you can get your hands below your buttocks. Reaching the hands down and looking up to the ceiling. Pull belly button up and in. As you come upright, release the hands, inhaling them up to the ceiling. Pause here. Draw the tops of the shoulders down. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, folding one way, pause. Nice. Now the bottom hand will take the top wrist, and then you're just going to extend that bend, pulling on the top arm till you feel that lovely stretch down from your armpit all the way down to the hip. And coming back up, bringing palms together, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, folding the other way, pausing here. Bottom arm takes top wrist. Reach that arm long, really pulling it hard. It should feel really, really good all down the side of your body. And releasing it back up, bringing your arms down to the side. Roll shoulders forward and up, back and down. Inhale and exhale. In and out. So we're now going to do 3 rounds of sun salutations, with the last round being with chair pose. So coming to the top of your mat. In fact, I'm going to do it from this side. Bring your big toes together. Heels are slightly apart. That's your hip width with your hip bones, not the outsides of your hips. Ground the feet down, lift the toes, spread them wide. Make sure your weight is even, that you're not leaning forwards or back, that your shoulders are over your hips, arms by your sides, palms are forward. Our little pelvic tilt, drawing from the sacrum down between your buttocks, drawing up in front of you, strong core. Lift the kneecaps and the fronts of the thighs. Inhale, lifting arms out, looking up. Flip the palms and exhale, gently swan dive. Hands either side of the feet, bend the knees as much as you need. Inhale, halfway lift, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, fold. Step the right foot back, step the left foot back to your plank. Lower the knees, chest and chin. Slide to your baby cobra, point the toes away from you. Push via the knees, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts up high, three-legged dog. Look forwards, shift, step, or move the foot between your hands. Left foot joins it, big toes together, heels apart, deep fold. Inhale, reverse your swan dive, looking up to the hands. And exhale, hands to heart center, belly button up and in. Inhaling out and up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, step the left foot back, step the right foot back to your plank. Knees, chest, chin, or joining in a chaturanga as you slowly lower. Inhaling, cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts up high, three-legged dog. Looking forward, sweep step, or move it between your hands. Right foot joins it, big toes touch, heels apart, in a deep fold. Inhale, pull belly button up and in as you reach up. And exhale, hands heart center. Inhaling out and up, maybe a back bend. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. If you want to jump back, bring your hands in front of your feet. Take a deep breath in and jumping back to your plank. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Meeting in down dog. Right leg lifts up high, three-legged dog. Looking forward, sweep step. Move it between the hands. Left foot comes to join it in your fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, extending out and up. And exhale, heart center. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale. Exhale, stepping or jumping back to your plank and lowering in your chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up high. Exhale, sweeping it forwards, moving it forwards, stepping forwards. Inhale, reverse your swan dive. Exhale, heart center. Bring the heels together, arms by your sides. Bring your arms behind you, pushing hard. Feel your biceps and triceps engaging. And exhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Looking up, squeeze the knees together. Drop those hips lower. Pull the tops of the shoulders away from the ears. Can you sink your hips a bit deeper? Can you reach your arms longer? And then forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold, stepping or jumping back to your plank. Knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right leg lifting up high behind you. Look forward, sweep step or move it between your hands. Lower the left heel. Warrior one, reaching the arms up. Have a look at your back foot. Is the heel further back than the toes? Are your feet on train tracks to help with balance? Hips and shoulders forward as you sink down, looking for that 90-degree bend in the front knee. Squeeze the left kneecap, straighten that left leg. Reach the arms up, pull the tops of the shoulders down. Holding here. And then hands either side of the right foot, stepping forward, chair pose. Oh, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale up to standing, arms by your sides. Drawing the arms back, push them back. And then coming into your chair pose, maybe a bit deeper this time. Draw the hips down, tops of the shoulders away from ears. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold, step or jump back to your plank and lower. Knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. And coming to your downward dog. Left leg lifts up high. Looking forward, sweep step or move it between your hands. Warrior one on the other side. Hips and shoulders forward, feet on train tracks. Arms lifting as you sink down. Gaze is up between your hands. Pull the tops of the shoulders down. Lift the arms longer, spread the fingers wider. Squeeze that right kneecap. Can you sink deeper? Holding here. And then bringing your hands either side of the left foot, step back, take a plank. Knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Meeting in downward facing dog. Lift your head, look forward, bend the knees. We're going to jump into a squat pose. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, jumping to your squat. Nice. Push into the hands, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, jump back to your plank. Take a deep breath in. Inhale and jumping forwards. Nice jumps. Inhale and exhale, jumping back to your plank. Knees, chest, chin or chaturanga as you lower. Cobra or up dog. Drop the knees, bring the mat width, big toes touch. Take a breather in child pose. Relax the shoulders. Relax your hips, your spine. Sink down here. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, can you release your hips a bit further? Can you lengthen the spine? Breathe. Lift your head, reach your arms long, lift the elbows, tuck toes, and we are in our downward facing dog. Give the legs a pedal here, stretch out your hamstrings, stretch out your calves. And then in still down dog, push your chest to your thighs. Lift that right leg up high, three-legged dog. Now my left heel is lifted. If yours has two, lower it down to the ground. Lift the right leg higher, lower the left heel. Bend the right knee, rotate the hip. Knees up to the ceiling, heel is by your butt to left butt cheek. You can stay here or you can flip over to your wild thing. Show your chest and hips to the ceiling. Let the right arm just dangle out to the side. Holding here, breathing here. And on your next inhale, right hand to the mat, left leg lifting up in three-legged dog. Start shifting your weight forward. Bring the right knee behind the right elbow. Pause. And inhale it back up. Coming to a twist, left knee to left elbow. Pause. And you can stay here or straighten the right leg. Come onto both heels, fallen star. Lifting the left hand up, holding here. Quite strong. And then coming back up, three-legged dog. Lift that right leg up and then release the right foot to the mat. Give the legs a pedal. Left leg lifts up high. Three-legged dog. Has your right heel lifted, push it down. Holding it here. Bend the left knee. Rotate hip under, upwards, looking underneath the left arm. Stay here or, watching out for furniture, coming to your wild thing. Lift the hips up. Show your chest to the ceiling and focus on your breath. Deep inhales and slow exhales. Let the left arm just hang. And then coming back over, three-legged dog. Coming forwards, left knee to left elbow. Pause, point the left toes. Holding here. Lifting up, three-legged dog. Coming to a twist, left knee, right elbow. Pause, stay here. Or extend left leg long, both legs straight on your heels as right arm lifts up to your fallen star. Holding here, keep pushing into that left hand. Strong arms, strong legs. And then right hand to the mat, three-legged dog. And bring the left foot down. Give those legs a pedal. And pausing here. Right leg lifts up high, three-legged dog. Looking forward, sweep step, or move it between your hands. Coming up, warrior two. Thinking about your tightrope. Front foot heel intersecting the center of your back foot. Heel further back, toes are angling in. Shoulders over hips. Now, sometimes people kind of lean one way or the other to compensate. And I want you to really think about shoulders over hips. So if I'm standing like this, I'm compensating. So it's a case of drawing yourself up and over so hips and shoulders are aligned. Lift the arms long, spread the fingers wide. Keep your shoulders over your hips as you bend your right knee. Now my knee's coming in front of the foot, so I need to lengthen my stride so the knee is directly over the ankle. Have a look down at your foot. Can you see the big toe? If you can't, you'll need to adjust your knee gently so you can see that big toe. Draw the shoulders up, back and down. Reach the arms longer, reach them further, spread the fingers wider. And then gaze is towards that front middle finger. And we're going to hold here for a bit. So keep reaching the arms, keep pulling Uddiyana Bandha up and in. Keep sinking your center of gravity. Hold, reach. Relax the top, very tops of your shoulders. Can you lengthen your neck? Holding here. Now just turn your right hand so the palm is up. Keep the length in your arms and slowly start to pivot. Reverse warrior. Lifting that right arm up and over, holding here. Can you creep your left fingers a bit further down your left leg? Can you bring your right bicep towards your ear? Feel that deep, long stretch down the right side body. Hold. Draw belly button up and in. Coming back, warrior two. Right forearm to thigh, left arm lifts. Staying here. If you've got a block and you want to grab it, you can then bring your hand onto the block, or maybe hand to the mat. Maybe stay here, or turn the left arm palm facing behind you. Bring your arm back, bring the back of your hand against your right hip. Right arm underneath, fingers find each other in your bind. Squeeze that left shoulder open. Holding here. Nice. Coming out via the stages, hand to the floor or block, elbow to the thigh and back up to warrior two. Straighten that front leg. Start shifting weight forwards, reach, reach, reach. And then rotating to your triangle, Trikonasana. 6 o'clock arms, holding here. You can be looking straight in front of you. You can be looking down to your front foot or looking up to your hand. Whatever you're doing, draw the left hip back, the left shoulder back. Imagine you're between two panes of glass. Your shoulders are over each other. Your hips are level-ish. And then slowly bring that left hand down, both hands either side of the front foot. Keeping your legs as straight as you can. Can you draw the right hip back? Can you lengthen that right leg as much as you can? You can use your blocks under your hands if you've got blocks here, make it a bit more accessible. And then bending the elbows, can you bring your belly, your chest, your nose down towards that thigh and knee? And just holding here. Relax the tops of the shoulders. Now lifting your head, straighten your arms, lift the left heel. Bend the right knee, left hand under left shoulder as right arm lifts up to a twist. Spread the fingers, reach the arm up higher, holding it here. And then bring your hands to the mat. Walk them around in front of you. Pivot on your feet until your left toes are facing forward, coming upright, ready for all of that on the other side. So let's start at the beginning. Draw the shoulders over the hips. Engage Uddiyana Bandha. Both legs are straight to start. Reach the arms long, spread the fingers wide. Relax the tops of the shoulders. And then bending and straightening a couple of times here. Sinking deeper. Make sure you can see your big toe when you look down. Squeeze the kneecap on the right leg. Squeeze your thigh muscles. Sinking down, gaze towards the front middle finger. And if your knee is coming in front of your foot, you'll need to lengthen your stride. And then breathe here. Reach the arms longer. Imagine I'm pulling you by your middle finger, getting those arms longer, tops of the shoulders drawing down. Now just slowly turn that front palm. Nothing else moves. You're just going to pivot the arms up and over. Left bicep to the ear, sliding right fingertips down your right leg. Feel that lovely deep stretch down the left side. Keep holding, keep breathing. Pull belly button up and in to come back to your warrior two. Left forearm to thigh, right arm lifts. Stay here. This is a great pose. You want to take it deeper. Left hand to the block or inside the foot. You can then rotate your right hand, palm facing behind you. Bend the elbow, hand to hip crease. Left arm coming to find the fingers. Nice binds. Holding here. Breathing here. And then coming back via the stages. Coming back up to your warrior two. Straighten that front leg. Starting to shift forward slowly and then pivoting. 6 o'clock arms here. You feel the length down the right side body. Don't crunch the left side. You want to keep length around the rib cage, holding here. Breathing here. Now let's think about legs. Can you straighten both legs a fraction more? Can you draw the right hip back, the right shoulder back slightly between those two panes of glass? Holding, breathing. And then slowly, without bending the legs, right arm comes down, either hands on blocks or fingertips to the mat. Pull the left hip back, straightening that left leg. Both heels are on the mat as you slowly fold over that left thigh. Keep that back leg nicely engaged, squeeze the kneecap. Keep pulling the left hip back as you drape yourself over the thigh, nose towards the knee, holding here. And then bending the front knee. Lift the right heel, right hand under shoulder as the left arm lifts up to your twist. Lift that arm higher. I've got you by the wrist. I'm pulling that arm up. Lifting higher. And then left hand outside left foot. Step back. Take your plank. Our last chaturanga. So let's all try together. Onto the tips of your big toes. Pull your belly button up and in. Biceps clamped either side of your chest as you slowly hinge forwards. Really slowly control it. Control it. We're going to come to a hover and hold the hover for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. And then let yourself just drop down. Make a pillow with both your hands. Rest your forehead on your hands. And then just give your hips a little rock from side to side. Bring the big toes together. Let the heels just drop out. Bringing your arms behind you. Bring them on top of your butt cheeks. Forehead on the mat. Now interlace fingers. Reach the arms long. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Push your hips into the mat. And then slowly start to lift forehead. Lift your chest. Maybe up onto your belly. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Lift those arms. And as you exhale, slowly lowering, keep the hands together. Reach the arms long, squeeze shoulder blades. Push into the hips as you inhale, up. And exhale, lower down. One more time. Lengthen the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower it down. Release the hands, bring them over the side of your chest. We're going to shoot up really, really quickly, she says, hopefully. Tuck toes into a plank pose on 3, on 2, on 1, and lifting up to your plank. Beautiful. Bend the knees, bring the knees to the mat, lower your hips down, and bring your legs nice and long in front of you. Grab your strap. And then just get yourself comfy on the mat. Move your buttocks, the flesh on your buttocks away from your sits bones. Bring your hands behind you. I'm going to angle slightly so you can see better. Push into the hands, get that spine nice and upright. Flex the feet. Flex them so much your heels lift. Now, if you know you can't reach your toes, use a strap. But if you know you can reach your toes, you don't need the strap. So your choice. Keeping that spine nice and straight, pull the belly button up and in. Releasing the hands out, lifting them up or holding onto your strap. Pull the toes in and slowly hinge halfway. Pause. Reset your spine nice and long. A gentle waggle from side to side maybe as you bring your belly to your thighs. Your belly coming down, your chest, take hold of the feet or use the strap. Lower your nose to your knees. Now let's think about our shoulders. Draw them away from the ears. On your next inhale, lift your head. Straighten up your spine. And as you exhale, pulling on the feet, drawing yourself closer down. Holding here. Relax the tops of the shoulders. And then lift your head. Your right hand takes hold of the left big toes. As you inhale, lift that leg, left arm behind you, turn and look over your left shoulder, holding here. And then slowly lower the leg. Inhale, both arms out and up. And exhale, forward fold. Use the strap or just taking hold of the knees. Inhale, length, pull shoulders away from ears. And exhale, fold. Lift your head, left hand takes right big toe. And coming to your twist, looking over the right shoulder, right arm extending behind you. Holding here. And then bringing the arm back, bring the right foot outside the left knee. Bend that left knee, bring yourself ready for your twist, Ashtangi twist. Right hand behind you. Left arm lifts up as you lengthen. Pull the top of the shoulder down. First of all, hug the knee and draw your belly and boobs to the other side of the thigh. And then maybe arm comes the other side and you're going to push into your twist here. But I want you to think about length every inhale, every exhale, twisting a little bit more. Inhale, long spine, and exhale, squeeze the shoulder behind you. Inhale, length, and exhale, turning your head just a fraction more, holding it here. Close your eyes and just focus on your breath as you try and deepen your twist. Hold and breathe. And then opening your eyes, slowly releasing, derotate to the other side. Coming up onto your feet, lift your buttocks, lift your knees, walk your hands around behind you, pivot on the feet. And we're ready for a twist on the other side. Left arm behind you, get length into your spine. Hug the knee first of all. Draw your belly up and in as you come into a nice long pose. And exhale, twist. If you're comfortable here, you can bring the right hand to the outer side of your left knee to deepen the twist. Inhale, long spine, and exhale, turning a little bit more, push against the knee. Inhale, exhale, squeeze that left shoulder blade behind you. Inhale, and exhale, turn your head a fraction more. We're going to stay here, close your eyes, and just focus on every exhale, deepening your twist. And then slowly, slowly release it. Uncross your legs, bring the soles of the feet together. Draw the feet in as close as you can. Interlace fingers under the feet and give those butterfly wings a lovely little flutter. Holding here, you can close your eyes again and just see how that feels. And then maybe thumb inside the feet, opening up the feet like a book. Draw the shoulders away from the ears, holding here. And then slow down your butterfly wings. Thumb Index finger and middle finger are going to take hold of your big toes. Lean back slightly, release one leg, extend it long. Pause for a moment, bend the knee. Lean back a tiny bit, other leg extends long, and bringing it back down. You can stay with that, or you can lift both heels and extend both legs to a nice wide straddle pose. Nice. So you're pulling the big toes towards you. You're pulling your shoulder blades down behind you, squeezing them in a little bit behind you, pushing the heels away. Squeeze the kneecaps. Now close your eyes. Find your balance here. Your internal drishti, your gaze is inside to the third eye between your eyebrows. Keep trying to relax the tops of the shoulders. Keep trying to push the heels away. Draw your belly button up and in. Strong bandha here to support you in your balance. And then slowly bring the feet to the mat. Bring yourself about halfway down your mat. Hands behind the thighs, shoulders up, back and down as you lift your feet. Point the toes. You can do one arm at a time or lift both arms, reaching up, tops of the shoulders are pulling down. Close your eyes. Focus on your breath. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, pull the knees in towards you. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, lengthen the arms, tops of the shoulders are down. Holding for another 3, another 2, another 1. Catch behind the thighs and slowly lower yourselves to the mat. Bring the knees into the chest. Give them a squeeze, a little rock from side to side. Our final pose is shoulder stand. You don't have to do it. If you just want to lie on your mat with your legs extended, legs as long as you can get them, flex the toes down, you can stay here. Otherwise, coming up to your shoulder stand, do not turn your head. Make sure you've got room behind you if you want to take plow pose. Coming up, push your lower back up with your hands. Walk your elbows towards you. Hands are either side of your spine as legs extend long. Point the toes up to the ceiling. Chin tucked to chest. You can stay here. You can bring your legs to a wide straddle if that feels good. Or if you want to, you can start to lower one leg behind you. Toes tap the floor. Bring that leg back up. Lower the other leg. Flex the foot. Tap and up. And you can keep doing that. You can flex the feet and bring both legs behind you to a full plow pose. If your feet touch the floor, release your arms. You decide what's going to feel good for you today. I'm just going to hold it for a few more breaths. If you feel your hips are falling down, bring your hands behind you, push the hips back up. You want your thumbs with your fingers behind your spine, not on your waist. Holding here. And then drop your knees to your forehead. Use your hands as brakes. Slowly lower yourself out of it. Hug the knees into the chest. Take a little rock from side to side. T-shape your arms, knees go to the left, head to the right. Relax. Close your eyes. You're not going to need them for the next couple of minutes. Engage Uddiyana Bandha. Bring the knees to center. Lower them to the left. Head can turn to the right. And just relax. The shoulders, the hips, the legs. Arms and face. Engage Bandha to come up to center. It's going to be a very short Shavasana. I'm sorry, I went a bit over time. You can keep the knees bent or extend the legs long. Arms by your sides, palms facing up. Relax your shoulders, relax your hips. Close your eyes and just focus on your deep, equal length breath. And if you want to stay in Shavasana, stay here as long as you like. Otherwise, you're going to start moving fingers, wrists, toes, and ankles. Lifting your arms long overhead. Take a full body stretch. And then slowly bring one knee, then the other knee into the chest. Rolling to one side. Pushing up to your comfortable cross-legged seat pose. Bringing hands to heart center. Bowing the head. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just fold gently forwards. Hands coming to the third eye. Lifting up and namaste. Thank you for joining me.